My dear brothers and sisters, those who walk the later path of life, today I do not come to speak of aging as a curse, nor do I come to echo the fear that surrounds growing old. I have come with truth, a truth that is both gentle and urgent, a truth that touches your bones, your blood, and your future. There is something we must understand deeply. The first place where aging shows its quiet force is not the face, not the hair, not even the mind, but the legs. Yes, your legs. The very pillars that have carried you across the years, across hardships, across joyful moments. They begin to fade long before we notice. And when the legs weaken, so too does our freedom. The ability to rise, to walk, to go outside, to meet others, to participate in life. It all begins with your legs. But here is what they do not tell you. This fading is not inevitable. It is not final. It is not beyond your reach to change. 120. Aging begins in the foundation. Understand this clearly. Aging begins in the legs, because the legs are the foundation. They are your body's roots. And when the roots weaken, the whole tree is in danger. You may have noticed it already. Rising from a chair now takes effort. A short walk feels like a climb. Your legs feel heavier, colder, slower. These are not just signs of age. They are signals. Signals that your body is asking for attention, for nourishment, for care. But instead of listening, many ignore the message. They wait. They say, I'm just getting old. And they surrender. But you, my friend, must not surrender. Because I am here to remind you of something powerful. You can rebuild. You can strengthen, you can rise again, stronger, lighter, and more alive than you have felt in years. 245, the 3 sacred gifts from nature. Let us not be fooled by pills or synthetic inventions. True nourishment does not come from factories. It comes from the earth. It comes from nature's hand. And today I want to share with you 3 sacred foods. Simple, humble, yet powerful gifts from nature that can rebuild your legs from the inside out. These are not just foods, they are medicine. They are the secret to restoring blood flow, strengthening muscles, and reigniting the fire of energy in your body. Let me introduce you to them. 1. Beets, the blood mover. First, we bow to the beetroot, the root of endurance, the food of warriors. This humble root holds within it the power of circulation. Why? Because it is rich in nitrates, natural compounds that expand your blood vessels, allowing oxygen to flow freely to your legs. You see, when your legs feel tired, cold, or numb, it is not just age. It is a lack of blood flow. Your muscles are not receiving the oxygen they need to thrive. They become weak, cramp easily, and fatigue quickly. But when you consume beets, either in juice, steamed, or roasted form, you open the gates. You allow blood to flow where it must. In Shaolin tradition, we call beets the root that awakens the warrior's path. Because it does exactly that. It brings your legs to life. Studies confirm that elders who consume beetroot regularly walk faster, climb stairs easier, and even think more clearly, because what flows to your legs flows to your brain. So do not ignore this crimson root. Make it part of your daily ritual. Drink beet juice in the morning, steam slices with your lunch. Your legs will thank you, your heart will respond, your brain will sharpen. Let the beetroot become your companion in rebuilding strength. 2. Lentils, the muscle protector. Next, we honor the lentil, tiny, silent, and mighty. The lentil is a master of disguise. It appears small. It is often forgotten, but inside it lives a complete source of protein, iron, and magnesium, all essential for rebuilding and maintaining muscle. With age, the body begins a slow erosion. It eats away at your own muscle tissue, especially in the legs. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it is the quiet enemy of strength, balance, and independence. But lentils stand in its way. They protect your muscles. They fortify your legs. They prevent the fall before it happens. And unlike heavy meats, lentils are gentle on the digestion. They nourish without burden. They strengthen without harm. Each time you eat a bowl of lentils, you are not just feeding your stomach. You are building a wall of defense around your knees, your calves, your thighs. You are choosing mobility. You are choosing dignity. In the temple, we teach a strong body creates a strong mind. When your legs move with power, your brain receives the message, I am alive, I am capable, I am not finished yet. Make lentils a sacred part of your week. Soak them, cook them, bless them, eat them with the honor they deserve. 3. Sweet potatoes, the energy giver. And now we arrive at the sweet potato. Soft in taste, powerful in essence. This ancient root is the treasure chest of complex carbohydrates, potassium, and vitamin C, the very tools your legs need to recover, energize, and move. After 65, fatigue becomes a frequent visitor. You may wake up already tired. You may sit longer, walk less, and avoid movement. But movement is life. And sweet potatoes restore the fuel for that life. Unlike sugar that burns and disappears, sweet potatoes release energy slowly, steadily, sustainably. They keep your fire burning all day so you can garden, walk, climb, stretch, even dance. Even more, they contain potassium, the great warrior against cramps and muscle weakness. For seniors, leg cramps are a torment. But when potassium flows freely, the storm passes. And so, sweet potatoes are not just food. They are a reminder. Strength can be soft. Energy can be sweet. Movement can feel good again. In Shaolin, we say, what feeds the legs must feed the spirit. And the sweetness of this root lifts the soul as it nourishes the flesh. 8:30, the deeper meaning of legs. But let me now speak to the deeper meaning of what I share. Your legs are not just limbs, they are your freedom. They are the difference between independence and dependence, between waking on your own or waiting for help, between living or slowly fading. Every step you take is a declaration. I am still here. I am still strong. I am still choosing life. Do not let your world shrink because your legs weaken. Fight for them, nourish them, honor them. 9:30, the decision comes before the movement. But remember this, food alone is not enough. The mind must move first. Before the body walks, the mind must choose to walk. You must decide that you are worth the effort, that your days still matter, that your body still listens, because it does. Every choice you make at the table is either feeding disease or feeding vitality. Beets, lentils, sweet potatoes, these are not random foods. These are pillars of power, gifts of nature. allies in your journey. 10:20. Strength is a daily decision. And I tell you now, as a student and teacher of the way, strength is a daily decision. Not a one-time act, not a monthly effort, but a daily return to the foundation, a daily moment of courage. I have seen elders rise at 75, regain strength at 80, return from wheelchairs to walking. I have seen the impossible made possible. Why? Because they chose, not once, but every day. Will you choose? Will you rise tomorrow and feed your legs with wisdom? Will you honor each meal with presence? Will you walk, even if only to the garden? Will you stretch, even if only for 5 minutes? Every action, no matter how small, is sacred. A prayer in motion. 11:15, the Shaolin Way forward. In our temple, we speak of bamboo. The bamboo bends, but does not break. It sways in the storm, but it always returns. Why? Because its roots are deep. Its base is strong. You too are bamboo. Your legs are your roots. Feed them, strengthen them, water them daily. Prepare your beets, roast or juice them, savor them, cook your lentils. Honor the protein that renews your muscles. Bake your sweet potatoes, let their sweetness revive your spirit. And then move. Stand up, swing your arms, step outside, feel the air, walk into life, not away from it. It's a miracle like that, because if you give us at 12 o'clock, remember this always. Remember this. The tree does not die when the leaves fall. It dies when the roots are forgotten. Do not forget your roots. Do not forget your power. Before your legs fail you, rise. Before your strength fades, nourish it. Before your independence is lost, fight for it. Beets, lentils, sweet potatoes, they are not just foods. They are the voice of the earth calling you to rise, to stand tall, to walk again. This is the way of Shaolin. This is the way of strength, wisdom, and life. Walk with power. Walk with presence. Walk with peace.